coming your way on this Thursday, and I'm your host, Jesse Swoyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Slinger Flex Instructor, and you can find out more about me by visiting my website, www.jesseswoyer.com. You can also go to Google and leave me a review if you enjoy this class, or you can subscribe on my YouTube channel as well. Again, I'm your host, Jesse Swoyer. This is Boom Bustle. It's the Silver Sneaker Edition, and I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, 4 to 5 minutes. Worldwide, across the globe, Silver Sneaker members, new members. Guess who's back? The style and profile, wheel, deal, shaking, breaking, move, moving. 10 wearing. Color for shoe rocking. Limousine riding. High flying. Silver Sneaker Flex Instructor. Brand new. 30 minutes of inclusive, virtually guided, seated or standing exercises. Boom style. Tickety, tickety, tickety. What's up, Doc? Boom. Now, make sure that you stay safe, secure, and active throughout. I do allow you to choose seated or standing position. This is Boom Muscle, and it is an up your game, up your level, action-packed 30 minutes intended to build muscular strength endurance, cardiovascular endurance, and the class is going to consist of muscular condition blocks. Now, on those muscular condition blocks, I do use lightweight dumbbells. Pick your potion, pick your motion, pick your connection. If it's a rock, if it's a water bottle, if it's just your fist, just your imagination, they're light. Keep them light. You don't want to go too heavy. You want to be out of control. And if you don't have them, it's okay. You still can do this exercise routine with me, without those, or with them, and still get a good workout in as we work on the contraction and the relaxation phase and make you more pliable. The other thing, we're going to do first a cardio action interval. What do you need for that? You just need you. Standing, seated, you're going to be able to do all these different exercises. We take the sports teams exercises and we put them into action for you. Keeping them safe, keeping it secure, and keeping it active. Fun, yet challenging workout activity. And here we go. Now, you got to go over the Boom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Personal liability number 1. Personal liability. You should always develop sufficient for engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangers, hazards, risks, such participation. The exercises demonstrated by the instructor on this online class can be demanded. If you're unable to take before these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Again, I welcome you to sit, I welcome you to stand, I welcome you to do a combination of them as long as you can. Stay with me. Number 2, I can't hear you. Alright? So pay attention to your form, mechanics, posture, lengthen the spine, elongate the spine, chest is out at all times, shoulders up, back and down. Anchor those feet if you're standing. Find a good neutral center of gravity balance where you can shift your weight side to side, forward, backwards, and also tuck the belt, tuck the tailbone. You want to make sure that you do good posture. And you still have that good center of gravity. Remember, you're creating healthy energy, you're removing toxins, get them out of here, get the tension out of here, and be soft. Soft on those hands, soft on the upper body. And if you get any lightheaded, pain, discomfort, or fatigue, please hit that pause button. You can pull it back later as long as you subscribe to me. As long as you're watching this on Facebook Live right now. You can always come back. You can always take this a little later. We'll make sure that you're safe. It's going to boost your mood. It's going to boost your immune. It's going to get the muscles pumping. It's going to get that oxygen flowing. It's going to get you energized for your Thursday, whatever day you might be taking it right now. It could be a Friday, it could be a Saturday, it could be a Sunday. It's going to get you humped. And over the hump, or whatever you're going through, get through those barriers. And then number 3, remember to breathe. Inhalation, exhalation, breathe. 4, rate perceived exertion. This is 1 through 10. 10 being the highest. That means you're out of breath. You're overexerting. You're overreaching. You just can't go any farther. You get to that 5, it means you're a little wet, you're a little drippy, you take a little sippy. You get to the 3, you're having some fun, you keep on going. 7, yeah, you gotta get a little push. I'm gonna encourage you, I'm gonna push you, get to that 8, get to that 9, 10, you wanna back it down. And then 5, you know what that is, that's the hydration station. Get your hydration down, amount of water bottles a day, so you're getting a glass chair. If you're standing, you want to anchor those feet. Bend the knees a little bit, and I'm going to be in the pronated form for those reverse curls. So I'm going to get full extension with those arms. Now, if you don't do full extension, that's okay. You get a better connection if you don't do full extension, because you make that forearm work a little bit more and that bicep work a little bit more without getting that full extension. However, for purposes today, I'm going to go full extension, and you're just going to reverse it. Up. Just like that. So those ears are over the shoulders. You're leaving a little bit of a gap at the top. Right like that. You're keeping those wrists nice and firm, nice and straight. You're not coming all the way back. I don't want you to rest on your shoulders. I want you to work the forearms. I want you to work those biceps. Again, edge of that chair, chest is out, shoulders up, back, and down, and you're just nice and flow. Nice, good flow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest them all the way down, shake them down. That's the first exercise. Now we're going to add the next one to it. So now it's going to be a compound set, because we're going to reverse curl, and then we're going to front delt. So we're going to reverse curl, and then you're going to go front delt. You got it? Reverse curl, front, angle view looks like this, reverse, front. You can keep them together as well, reverse, and then go front as well. If it helps you out, helps balance. You might have a weaker left or right shoulder or the glenohumeral joint. You might have rotator cuff weakness. So reverse it, keep them together, forward. Or you might be just using your fists. Reverse, straight forward. Reverse it. Now remember, when you go front delt, you're just coming as high as those eyes, no higher than those eyes. You can go a little lower. Wherever you get that connection, it can be right here where you get that connection, because you're trying to hit that anterior part of the shoulder. So as long as you can flex it and connect with it and contract it, you can just go right here and really get that front delt. Reverse, or you can go wide and do more bilateral exercise, or you can keep it close and do more unilateral exercise. Get it. And rest it down. That's the second exercise. We're going to add that third routine to it, so this becomes a trifecta or a big giant set. So you're going to reverse curl, front delt, and then you're going to do a pullback high row. So it's going to be a reverse, front, high row. Rest them down. Reverse, front, high row. You're trying to keep those elbows as high as you can. Naturally, they're going to drop, because naturally your elbows want to drop down. But if they do drop down, you still want to squeeze those scapulas. You're still working those rear delts as you keep them high. So reverse curl, front delt, high row. Or together, reverse curl, front delt, and then separate with that high row. Reverse, front, high row. Reverse, front, high row. Try to keep those elbows high. Reverse, front, high row. Keep them high. Squeeze those scapulas. Squeeze those rhomboids. Get those lower traps. Get those upper traps. Reverse, anterior delt. Squeeze. Reverse, front, and rest. Get rid of them. Shake them off. Get some hydration. We're going to that next part. That next part is the cardio blast. Action intervals, hydrate, how your muscles feel. That's mechanical progression right there. So that's mechanical failure. We're trying to get the mechanical failure. Now we're going to get the metabolic failure, because we're going to do this cardio blast. So we're going to go some football first. So I want you to just jog it out. Good job. There you go. Woo, walk it out. Now we're going to take that right leg, we're going to just step. Like that, and then step. Right leg, left leg. Use those hands. So if you don't have the ability to use those lower extremities, you can use just those upper extremities, and you just move back and forth, like a stiff arm. Stiff arm. Stiff arm. Stiff arm. It's a cardio blast with athletic moves. March it out. Let's get to that basketball. We want to dribble. Dribble those hands. and you're still marching. You gotta go up and down that court, okay? Left side only. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Keep marching. Right side. Dribble, 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 dribble. Now that's run it out. Run it out. Nice little sprint. You can just pick those heels up. You can just move those arms, or you can move those feet nice and fast. Your choice. You pick the motion. You pick the potion. You pick the connection. It's cardio blast. Come on, move, 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 move. Jack, stretch. Right, left, up and down. Go. You got it. See what I just did? Whew. There you go. Move. How you feel? Almost out of breath, huh? Let's get 5 more. 4, 3, 2, jump rope. Stationary. Calf raise. Calf raise. Calf raise. Calf raise. Now if you can move those lower extremities, get the calf raise. You're popping up. You're popping up. Nice and tall. Ears on the shoulders. Head's going through the ceiling. Come on. Right side. Left side. Walk it out. Walk forward. Walk backwards. Make sure that you have a clear space when you do this. Cross them. Cross backwards. Good job. Slow it down. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There you go. First round's done. Hydrate, my friends. Hope you enjoyed that. Where's that heart rate? Where's that rate of perceived exertion? Are you having some fun? It's boom. We're trying to find that connection. So when you're lifting those weights, I do however you don't. You're trying to find that connection. You're trying to find that angle. You're trying to find that mode where it works. It could be full extension, it could be partial extension. You want to target that muscle, that specific muscle, so you get the hypertrophy that we're talking about, not the atrophy, the hypertrophy, so you grow muscle and you elongate those tendons so you have less chance of injury. Next exercise. 2 dumbbells again, but this time it's going to be a 4. It's going to be a gigantic set, all right? Not a giant, a gigantic set. It's going to be a 4 compound set. And we're going to go with those front delts again. So front delts, seated, edge of that chair, lean on back if you have to, and you're just going to come on up. Tornado form, front delts, or angle it down. Keep them together. You don't have to come as high. Remember, you're trying to find that connection. So it might be a little higher for some of you. It might be right here for some of you, where you get that connection to that anterior delt. That's that front part. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of grooving, and it's your glenohumeral joint. So it's high activity, gives you stabilization, and it gives you mobility as well. Greater mobility than stabilization, but it does both. Up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Shake them off. I know you just got done doing those earlier. We're going to add to it. We're going to do a high row. So we did this earlier. So we're just adding to it. So you have your front delt into the high row. Front into high. Front into high. Front into high. You have it. There you go. Front, anterior delt or front delt, whatever you want to call it, to that rear delt, high row. Squeeze the rhomboids, squeeze the scapula, get those upper lats involved, get those upper traps involved. The lower your arms go, now you hit that lower trap and you hit those rhomboids just a little bit more. So you can drop those elbows, pull back, out of those arms. Let's do one more set through. How's that balance? How are your feet? Are they anchored? Are you bending the knees a little bit? Are you on the edge of that seat? Are you tucking the belly? Are you tucking the tailbone? Are you standing nice and tall? Are you getting the spinals erectors involved? When you lengthen that spine, how's your posture? Hopefully doing all that. So now we're going to add an external rotation to it, okay? So, I know, my arms are dying, so you don't need to use weights. You don't have to use weights at this point. You can get rid of those weights, and you can just use your fists. Because 5 pounds, as I have, gets a little rough. So you're just going to come up, you're going to pull back, and then you're going to take them back. So I'll show you that again. So it's going to be a front delt, a rear row, high row, and then flip them back. Ah, there we go. So this is the third part of the exercise. Split them and pull back. You can definitely do this in the seated position. It gives you a little bit more support as you roll those shoulders back. But again, you're trying to unbound those shoulders and you're taking them back behind you. So front delt, high row, get the rear delt, the side delts, and then you're really taking it back again. So front, back, there you go. It's 3 moves, and we're going to add that 4th after this one right here. So up, back, nice and high. Roll them down, shake them off. We're going to add that 4th compound movement to the routine right now. So now you're going to do a press at the very end. So again, if you need to get rid of the weights, get rid of the weights. There's no shame in your game. And remember, I can't see you. You want to make sure that you practice your form. This is not only going to be metabolic, but there's going to be more mechanical failure. You're going to get mechanical failure because your body's not used to doing some of these moves in the angles that you're doing them. So if you need to sit on that chair, if you need to drop the weights, then you do it. Because you want to make sure that you get that connection where there is no injury. So I'm going to go angle so you can see me. So it's going to be front. You're going to pull back on that high row. You're going to take them back, and then you're going to press them up. So I'll show you from here. Here we go. So it's going to be front, high row, external rotation, and then press them up and press back. Angle view looks like this. Pull back, press up. Oh boy, how'd that feel? Pull back and press up. This will unbound those shoulders. It's going to give you stronger shoulders. And it's going to give you greater mobility and a greater quality of life and less likelihood that those rotator cuffs are going to have issues. So you're hitting the entire shoulder, you're also hitting that back, and you're working on that posture, so you want to go slow. So front, back, external rotate, press on up and slow and back. Front, back, good, and up. One more 4 set. Here we go. Front, high row, external rotate, and up and back. Shake them off. How'd you feel? If you're standing, I don't want you arching back. I want you upright as you do the exercise. If you have to take the seated position, take that seated position. It's an activity that you want to work on. We're going to do it again at some point in time. You're going to have another opportunity. And those shoulders, I know right now, you're feeling it. You're doing it. Awesome job. Again, you don't need to use weight to do this routine. That's inclusive, it's adaptive, and it's up to you. We got the core circuit. Hydrate, please. Where's that ready physique exertion? Mind's up. I got my mechanical fatigue. I know that on my shoulder. I'm hardly even able to lift my arms up right now. Having a hard time just getting the water into my mouth. But here we go. High torso twist. Right, left. Nice and tall. Squeeze those internal and external obliques. So it's those love handles. That's what we're aiming right now. Aim for them. Get it? Good. Rock and roll. Here we go. Get that twist going. 3, 2, 1. Just regular twist. Cross over. Cross over. Twist. Where are those feet? Are you on the edge of that chair? Is the chest out? Are the shoulders up, back, and down? Are you tucking the tailbone? Are you tucking the belly? Are those feet bent a little bit if you're in the standing? Anchor down. Swing those hips. All thoracic spine. So you're working on thoracic mobility here, moving back and forth. You're trying to improve that mobility at that high range of the body. Get it? Good. Mountain climber, up and down. Climb it. Climb it. Drive those elbows down each time. Get ready. You're going to ring that gong. In 3, 2, 1. Drop them down. Take them out. Ring it. Hit that love handles again. Transverse abdominals. Back and forth. You're hitting the sagittal plane. You're also hitting that frontal plane and that postural plane because the arms are swinging to the front and they're swinging to the back. Swing it. Swing it. And thoracic mobility as well. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last part. Hydrate. Boom 43. Jesse Swoyer, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you like this. I hope you share this. I hope you get this out to the community so that more individuals can do exercises like this or add it to their community that they serve as well. Again, it's free. All you got to do is subscribe. Hydrate. Last round. Dumbbells. Boy, tie them shoulders. We're going to go side delts, okay? We're going to go lateral, full extension, or we're going to go a modifier, over side, hammers, and then we'll throw that third one in there for you. So it's going to be your side, out to the side, or your modifier, lead with those elbows, just like that. So I'll keep it in the modified position today. So it's going to stay modified. So when their hands come back, you're already in that hammer curl position because that'll be the next exercise we go to. So up, 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 and away. Modify. So it's going to be a modified side delt. Lifting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting down. Now, when you do those side delts, you want to really focus on that lateral side of the shoulder. Not the front, the lateral side. That's why you're leading with those elbows and you're just trying to take them up. Now, there's other ways to do it that more accurately hit that lateral delt because you're still being trap engaged and frontal engaged even when you do that side, that lift. Next exercise is going to be that hammer. So you're going to go to the side, come back, hammer up. Got it? Side, down, hammer. Keep them together. So it's a hammer jack. And when I say hammer jack, it's you're keeping them together and you're just jacking them up like that. There you go. Hammer jack. Just like almost like you're throwing them over your shoulder. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Get those muscles activated. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest it down. That's the second part. The hammer jack. It works the brachialis, works that bicep, and hits that forearm a little bit more. Side down again. Lateral part. In that trap as well. We want to try to stay not trap dominant. Side down. Lateral dominant. Next exercise is going to be a French press, okay? Watch what I do. Up. Hammer jack. Got it? Take it up a little higher. French press. French press out in front. Lateral. Hammer jack. Out. Got it. Lateral. Hammer. French. So now you can fully extend. On that French press, you can fully extend all the way out, or you can just do a half extension. Wherever you get that most and that best connection, you can push up as well on an angle. You can push straight on out on that horizontal, or you can even go vertical above your head. So there's 3 different ways. I'll show you all of them. Here we go. So it's going to be your modified lateral, your hammer jack, and then just straight on out and squeeze the back of those arms. Lateral, hammer jack. Now I'm not going to go the whole way. As you see, I didn't fully extend. I kind of just went right there. Or you can go lateral, hammer jack, and now you can go vertical on that diagonal, or you can go lateral, hammer jack, push above your head, and then go up and over. So you got, that's like a 4 move there. Your choice, your call. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to just push it straight on out and just keep it really smooth. Hammer, out, back. Lateral, hammer jack, push it out. Good. Lateral, hammer jack, French press, right out in front. Lateral, hammer jack, French press, right on out. Squeeze those triceps, getting a little bit of chest activation. You're getting some extension. You don't have to go the full way. That's a little half. Hammer, boom. Lateral, hammer, get it. Push. Last one. Come on. How y'all feel? Get some hydration. We want to get to that last cardio action interval. Here we go. It's that AI. It's that action interval. So we got some tennis, huh? So we're just gonna bob back and forth on those feet. If you're in your seat, you can't bob back and forth from right to left on those toes. You're just gonna bob and weave back and forth like this, right? Kind of like that tennis ball's about to come. So you can bob back and forth like this. You're holding your racket. Or you can go back and forth, high to side, like this. Get yourself ready, back and forth. So we want to get that racket out, and we want to go to our left. So left, smack. Right, smack. Left, right. There you go. Left. Come on, back and forth. If you're bobbing, it's weaving like this. You got it. Come on. Reach, 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 reach. Slow it down. Reach. Stay on those feet. Don't come off them. Go high now. Forehand. Like you're serving. Ready to pick that pace up? Get that tennis racket out. Come on. Back to side. 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Back and forth. Bob and weave. If you can't, move those feet. You're just bobbing and weaving. Got it. Come on. Get those hands out now. Left over right. Swing. Swing. Swing when I just get to the left side. Come on. Swing. I'm lifting up that left. Come down. Lift up that left. Come down. Lift. Let's go right side now. Lift the right. Swing. Lift the right. That means right is over left. Lift. Got it. Woo! How y'all feeling? Shift that weight. Shift. 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 Come on. Swing through. Swing through. Great job. Walk it out. That's your tennis routine for the day. That's your boom exercise routine for the day. That was A. Muscle rendition blocks, 3 of them. 3. Cardio action intervals, different types, different forms. Mechanical failure, metabolic failure. Where's that rate of perceived exertion? Pay attention to throughout if you're teaching this to somebody else. Also, if you're taking it with me, make sure you hydrate throughout. Make sure that you focus on your form and your mechanics and finding that connection. Whatever move you need to use. You can use dumbbells, you can use your fists, you can use rocks, you can use water bottles. You can use your imagination to get it done. Find again that connection. Wherever that angle is, that most fits you. Extension, half extension, quarter extension, so that you get the most out of this exercise routine and then you get the hypertrophy that we're looking for. Again, my time is up. I'm Jesse Swoyer. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being with me. From the window to the wall, from the floor to the door. Chickity, top. What's up, Doc? Hydrate, y'all. H2O. Peace, my friends. Have a great day.